Justin Bieber was caught crying on stage during a Christina Grimmie tribute he put on during his concert. Justin was so distraught over Christina Grimmie's death that happened on June 11th when she was gunned down. Justin Bieber's concert was in Winnipeg, Canada. At the end of his song, Justin Bieber said, "Grimmie, can you hear me?" It's just nice to see the more emotional side of Justin Bieber. How's it going, you guys? I am Landon. This is where we talk about the news and other things trending. In the last video, I asked you guys, what do you think about gun control? And this is what you guys have to say about it. Today's question of the day is, what is something that makes you upset? Okay, so let's get right into today's stories because there is a lot today. So we started off with Justin Bieber breaking down on stage. Well, Adele also broke down in tears on stage as she dedicated her show to the Orlando shooting victims. There just seems to be so much sadness in the world these days. Adele during her concert said to the crowd, the LGBT community, "They're like my soulmate since I was really young." Adam Lambert was also on stage. He dedicated a song called "Who Wants to Live Forever" to the victims. This one really hit close to home for him because he is gay. Adam Levine, he has actually offered to pay for Christina Grimmie's funeral after her tragic death. Adam Levine was very close to Christina. When Christina was on The Voice during season 6, she finished 3rd that year. Well, when the show was over, he signed her to his record label. For moments like this, the world does come together to pay tribute, and landmarks were seen lit up in rainbow colors in honor of the Orlando victims. Which now there's actually an update from 50 deaths to 49 deaths at the Gate nightclub in Orlando. 53 people were injured. Going back to the landmarks, the Orlando Eye was lit up. Here's the New York buildings lit up. Seattle had a rainbow flag on top of their famous tower. Here is Nashville, Tennessee joining in with their tribute by lighting up this bridge. Toronto also stands with Orlando with these bright colors on the famous Toronto sign. Right now, investigators are working very hard to figure out what the motives were for Omar, the gunman who shot dead 49 people. During this attack, there was a 911 call of Omar pledging his allegiance to ISIS. It's possible he was planning this attack for a while. A manager of a store where Omar wanted to buy body armor said that he didn't sell Omar any because the store didn't offer any body armor. But Omar wanted to get body protection equivalent to those issued to police officers. This is so he can kill as many people as possible, which is just so sickening to my stomach. Federal law enforcement in the US also reportedly believes Omar also wanted to kill tourists at Disney World in Orlando, Florida. Omar's wife has been talking to the federal authorities, and she said that Omar has visited Walt Disney World in Orlando to scout it out as a potential target. Kim Kardashian also talked about what happened, and she is calling for gun control. I know a lot of Americans right now are split when it comes to gun control. A lot of citizens, like you guys, want to be able to protect yourselves, while others believe that guns are the problem, but some do say that it's not guns that's the problem, it's people that's the problem. Well, if people is the problem, why not keep guns far away from them? Kim Kardashian took it to Twitter to say this: "Nothing has changed. People continue to senselessly die. When will these gun laws be changed?" Last thing I did want to say about the Orlando shooting, because I know I've talked about it a ton over the last few days. I'm just trying to get you guys all the information about America's deadliest mass shooting. But there was a Snapchat video of one of the victims. The victim was identified as Amanda Elver. She was able to capture everything that happened. And I'm not showing you guys the Snapchat video because it is sensitive and it is brutal. I did watch it and it's very hard to see. She was on Snapchat while trying to show people what was going on, and you can actually hear the gunshots being fired in the video. Alright, in other news, Microsoft just made a deal to buy LinkedIn, who is a software giant. The deal was worth $26.2 billion. Now this deal would actually surprise a lot of people because last year LinkedIn actually saw a loss in profits of $166 million. But saying that, the year before they made $2.99 billion. And they have an active 106 million people. Apple has just made big announcements. The company will be making a Super Siri in an effort to battle Amazon, Facebook, and Google. And they're going to do this with their Smart Assist. Developers will be able to create their own apps using Siri for the first time. Also, Apple will be making a bigger emojis. They're going to be like 3 times bigger than normal. And they're going to have smart predictions as well. So it will predict which emojis you want by which ones you usually use, and it can help you change words into emojis. Also, the new iOS 10 will be available soon for the iPhone and iPad. There will be new messaging app with AI keyboard, a photo app with AI face and location features. In the Messenger where you guys message your friends, when you guys get the update, you're going to be able to handwrite things. Moving on to Euro Cup news, Republican of Ireland put in an own goal, which cancels out an amazing goal by West Houlihan. Ireland was against Sweden and it ended up in a draw. Yesterday, Spain played the Czech Republic and Spain won 1-0. Belgium played Italy and the final score was 2-0 for Italy. Other matches that happened is the favorite Germany played Ukraine and they won 2-0. Poland beat out Northern Ireland. Wales beat Slovakia 2-1. Elimination round and the round of 16 will be starting around the 25th of June, so very soon. So when that time comes, I'm going to be talking a lot more about the Euro Cup. Okay, NBA news. Cleveland Cavaliers beat out Golden State Warriors at home, giving them only their second loss in the NBA playoffs. Everyone thought the Warriors would take this game 5, but I guess fans didn't realize how important Draymond Green was. He didn't play in last night's game because he was suspended from that game. The final score was 112-97. The next game is on Thursday and it's in Cleveland. So you know what? Let's go Cleveland. For NHL, Pittsburgh Penguins won the Stanley Cup in 6 games. Sidney Crosby shows the world that he's still one of the best players. He's still elite. He's relevant still, guys. His last cup was in 2009-2010. And well, his team has just won the cup again. Sidney Crosby was actually the youngest captain in history to win the Stanley Cup back in 2010. Well, there you guys have it. That's all the news stories are for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this video by hitting that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe here as well, guys. We're trying to hit that 1 million subscribers so we can get that like mega plaque. I think we're just over 600,000. So I know we can get there. Let's try to get there by the end of the year or by next summer, guys. Subscribe to this channel. And if you guys want to watch more videos, look right over here. There's 2 of them for you. Click on, just give one of those a click and you guys can watch a previous video. Anyways, that's it for me. I'm going to work on tomorrow's video. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.